What an absolutely insane night of fights at 173. Tokyo's Ariake Arena was electric, hosting two explosive MMA world title showdowns, and you won't believe this, but both ended with the same brutal finish. Let's break down all the action. First up in the co-main event, Japan's own Yuya Wakamatsu stepped into the circle to defend his flyweight MMA world championship. His challenger, none other than the reigning strawweight king, Joshua the Passion Pacio, who moved up in weight for a shot at double champ glory. This was Wakamatsu's first title defense since he made history by dethroning the legendary Adriano Moraes. The pressure was on, fighting in front of his home crowd, but Little Piranha thrives under pressure. The fight started with fireworks. Pacio, despite being the smaller man, wasn't intimidated. He stunned Wakamatsu early with a couple of sharp hooks as the Japanese champion marched forward with his signature aggression. Pacio pressed his advantage, but Wakamatsu is a veteran. He weathered the storm, escaped the clinch, and almost immediately locked in a tight guillotine choke. For a moment, it looked like it might be over right there, but Pacio, showing the heart of a champion, managed to fight his way out. Wakamatsu didn't let him breathe. He quickly took Pacio's back and started raining down a storm of punches and grounded knees. The barrage was relentless. It was a true test of Pacio's durability. The Filipino star showed incredible resilience, defending well and covering up. Just when it looked like Pacio might be able to scramble to safety, Wakamatsu slammed him back down to the canvas. But Pacio is tough as nails. He dug deep, survived the onslaught, and made it to the bell for round 2. That survival, however, was on borrowed time. The second round began, and you could feel the intensity. Wakamatsu came out looking to finish what he started. He landed a hard punch, but Pacio, ever the warrior, fired back with a high kick. That would be his last significant strike of the fight. Seconds later, it happened. Wakamatsu stepped in and landed a picture-perfect 1-2 combination. The punches were clean, crisp, and powerful. Pacio dropped to the canvas. Like a shark smelling blood, Little Piranha swarmed. He didn't give Pacio an inch of space, hammering him with a vicious barrage of knees to the head. The referee had seen enough and jumped in to stop the fight just 54 seconds into the second round. What a performance! An absolutely emphatic TKO victory for Yuya Wakamatsu. He successfully defended his flyweight crown, improved his record to an impressive 20-6, and for his incredible finish, he walked away with a well-deserved $50,000 performance bonus from one chairman and CEO Chatri Sityadtong. A phenomenal night for the Japanese champion on home soil. But the night of devastating finish was just getting started. Now, let's talk about the main event. A highly anticipated rematch for the lightweight MMA world title between the two-division king, Christian the Warrior Ali, and the undefeated Turkish powerhouse, Alibeg Rasulov. Their first fight back in December ended in a frustrating no contest due to an accidental eye poke. There were so many questions left unanswered. Who was the better man? This time, we got a definitive answer. Rasulov, known for his powerful wrestling, wasted no time. He shot for a single-leg takedown right at the start of the first round. Lee defended, but Rasulov was persistent, switching to a double leg and successfully bringing the fight to the mat. He controlled Lee on the canvas for a good portion of the opening frame, trying to keep the dangerous striker from getting any space. But Christian Lee isn't just a striker. He is a complete mixed martial artist and also holds the welterweight MMA world title for a reason. He eventually scrambled free, got back to his feet, and was ready to go toe-to-toe with the challenger. The rest of the round saw both men trading heavy leg kicks, trying to slow each other down. Rasulov attempted another single leg, but this time, the Warrior was ready for it and shut it down completely. Just before the bell, Lee punctuated the round with a clean right hook, a sign of things to come. Between rounds, you could see Lee listening intently to his corner. They told him to focus on his low kicks and to be ready for the takedown attempts. He executed that game plan perfectly in round 2. Lee came out firing off those low kicks, chopping away at Rasulov's base. Every time Rasulov shot in for a takedown, Lee denied him. The momentum was shifting. After a brief punching exchange, Lee landed a hard knee to the body followed by a high kick that snapped Rasulov's head back. You could see the challenger was starting to break. Lee poured it on, mixing in more kicks and punches. Sensing desperation, Rasulov shot for one last takedown. It was a mistake. Lee sprawled beautifully, stuffing the attempt. In the ensuing scramble, Lee saw his opening. He masterfully trapped Rasulov in a Darce choke, but he wasn't just looking for the submission. He used the position to unleash a brutal series of ground knees. Rasulov was trapped and had no answer. The referee saw that he was no longer intelligently defending himself and stepped in to wave off the fight at 2 minutes and 32 seconds of the second round. No controversy this time. Christian Lee handed Alibeg Rasulov the first loss of his professional career, retaining his lightweight gold with a statement TKO victory. This win moved Lee's record to 18-4 with an incredible 17 finish, further cementing his status as the winningest athlete in one championship history. And just like Wakamatsu, his spectacular performance earned him a $50,000 bonus. 2 title fights, 2 dominant second-round TKO victories via grounded knees. You couldn't write a better script. Both Yuya Wakamatsu and Christian Lee had to overcome adversity but proved why they are champions, delivering bonus-winning performances that had the Tokyo crowd on its feet. What a night for martial arts. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update on the world's most exciting martial arts action. Let me know in the comments what you thought of these incredible fights. See you next time.